So, you're back.
Shush,
shush, shush, shush. Come closer. Look, look.
It's just a ladybird.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful? Sitting on the tip of that blade of grass. Oh, so poised. Think about it. From down there, we're like titans looming across a vista of grassland, our eyes as bulbous as glaring suns. But does it move? Does it run away? No. It regards us as another part of the view, another part of Silvanus's handiwork.
I guess.
We're all connected. Yes, from the moment we are brought about, we are all part of a great cycle, from the tallest mountain to the smallest ant. We are born and live and experience the beauty of Silvanus's bounty. We are all connected by
fate?
Ooh, that's an interesting choice of word. Why that?
It's something I read once.
Where?
It's not important.
It is if you remember it.
I mean, it's not important to you.
Never said it was. Why is it important to you?
Oh, forget this. I thought I was coming here for training.
I am training you.
In what? Oh!
The unexpected.
That bloody hurt!
Yes, not every surprise is a pleasant one. But you certainly were to me when I saw you yesterday. Can still hardly believe it. A drow Aasimar.
You said that word yesterday. What are you talking about?
Oh, something I read once.
Ha ha, very funny. Look, Dancing Petal, or whoever you are, I want to know what you know. Not just about this Aasimar thing, but Silvanus, too. I feel like there's so much that I don't understand. I feel lost, all right? I feel lost, even after all these years, and I just want some sort of direction, so...
So you came to this old cat for answers? You must be desperate.
At least you're self-aware. Oh, I'm sorry. If you'd rather that I just...
No. Sit down. There you go. Now, you want to learn about the Aasimar, Well, I suppose that term is rather old-fashioned. They are rather a mystery, truth be told, for there are so few of them recorded. I've never seen one of your kind before, but I recognize that wreath of yours from depictions in old texts that I've read over the years. Where to begin? You see, the Aasimar are considered guardians.
I see. So there have been others like me.
Very few and far between, but yes.
And here I thought I was the only one. Aasimar.
So, how was that for training,
If that's what you call talking my ear off for hours. In all seriousness, thank you. It doesn't answer everything, but I suppose there's some comfort to know what old legends say.
There's a lot we can learn from the old things in life, myself included. I do find it strange that you know so little.
Aye, well, I spent my life living in the forest.
Surviving.
Eh?
You haven't been living. You've been surviving.
I don't understand.
We all have a way of connecting to the Oak Father. We maintain the balance he so carefully constructs. But what is that balance for? To put food in our bellies and shelter us from the cold? No, Kassandra. These are just steps to the greater purpose he aspires for all of us. To live. And I get the sense you haven't had much of a chance to live. Have you?
The goal you reached is but a coin to the hoard of wealth you experience on the journey of life.
Wise words.
I wish I could take the credit for them. There's something the teacher used to say.
Teacher? Oh my, I didn't know I had competition.
No, he was my father. Not by blood, but father all the same.
And yet you call him teacher.
Aye, that was what I called him. He taught me everything I know. How to climb a tree, use a sword, play the lute.
But why teacher? Why not father?
I don't know. Just a name that stuck, I guess.
Oh, you're a terrible liar.
I'm not lying.
A half-truth is just as bad.
Oh, believe whatever you want.
Oh, don't be like that. Come now, I've sat here prattling on. Why don't you have a turn?
Oh, yeah? And talk about what?
Well, you've made an oath with the Oak Father, haven't you?
How do you know that?
An old druid like me has a sense for these things. I can feel it, even now. His eye upon you. How did that come about? What leads a drow to turn to Silvanus? I thought you would be more inclined to deities of the night. Saloon, perhaps, or even Ellawynart.
Don't... I don't want to talk about it.
Sharing your tale can bring upon it a new perspective, you know.
Or you'll just hit me with a stick again until I tell you.
That's also an option.
All right. I suppose it can't hurt. He came to me. In a vision of sorts, after I was in a terrible place. I was in a bad way. My teacher, he'd passed away by then. I didn't have any family or friends, and I was in trouble. Deep, deep trouble. I'd done something terrible, and I was being chased. I won't get into it. To be honest, quite a lot of that night was a blur. But I remember the rain. So much rain.
They couldn't have gone far. Sir Roderick said it was a monster. Stay wary. This way.
There was a hollow underneath an oak tree, a cavity forged by the overgrown roots. I remember squeezing my body so tightly in there, the splinters in my skin as I curled up against the sodden bark, dug into my skin. I just wanted the ground to swallow me whole. I had nothing left in this world. But even then, wanting it all to end, feeling hopeless beyond anything, I wanted answers.
Can you hear me? Blessed gods, whoever you are, I don't know why you chose me to be this way. Did you bless me? Did you curse me? And why? Why do you never answer? Teacher, someone, anyone, help me.
I lay there for I don't know how long. Long enough for me to notice that the rain had stopped and something else had taken its place. Music. I don't remember crawling out from under the tree. One moment I was soaked to the bone, and the next I was walking in a forest brimming with life. Sunshine cascading from above, the glimmers of light swaying and reflecting in an endless coat of green. It was supposed to be winter, but deer grazed lazily in the meadows. Above, on the branches, squirrels and birds chirped and ran. But I followed the music. I knew that song, and after some time, walking the beautiful woods, I stepped through a pair of blueberry shrubs and found the source of the song. There was an ancient tree, The wood gnarled, almost grey with age, yet every surface still bursting with moss and leaves and the greenery of life. And at its base sat a man. He was old, sitting cross-legged with giant roots on either side of him. His hair was more akin to shaggy grass, drooping all the way down to the ground, with a thin pair of horns protruding like weeds from the mass. And his eyes, piercing silver, iridescent as the moon on a silent lake. As he played the song, I could see that his hands were made of wood. It reminded me of a prosthetic that I grew up with as a child. And standing there in front of him, I recognized the lute in his hands. And without thinking, I said, "Teacher?"
No. I am not your teacher, girl.
No, I'm sorry. My teacher, he always played that song, and that lute. It belonged to him. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Aye, perhaps. 'Tis mine now, though, as all things will be in the end. You're either very brave or very foolish to call out to the wild, little leaf. For the wild doesn't take kindly to being questioned or commanded.
I need answers!
Need or want. Two very different things. For instance, these wolves need to eat. But what they want, what their nature craves, is the hunt. You know what that feels like, don't you?
If these wolves must kill me to survive, then so be it. Like it is in their nature to kill. All my life, my own nature has been to serve, and I have failed in every respect. I failed to serve my teacher. I failed to serve the divine destiny I was given, and I was punished. So if I am to die, I am grateful that I can do so in the service of animals who would make use of me, who would take my bones to rear their young. I'd much rather be in service of the wild than to the whims of faceless gods that have forsaken me.
You believe we have forsaken you? Perhaps others of my kin have. Yet I am not one of them. I don't think one can forsake something if one is not even aware of its existence. Begone! You spoke truth in the face of fear, girl. And for that, you've intrigued me.
Who are you?
The wild, lass. All you see around you. The trees, the wind. Even the beasts have a fragment of me within them. But if you're looking for something a little more concrete, you may call me Silvanus.
You mentioned others of your kin. You? A god? That's not possible. Gods are divine beings, angelic, perfect, not old men in shaggy clothing.
What you believe does not change what I am, but it does test my patience.
If you are a god, then tell me, why did I have to kill that man? And now that I'm back to normal, does that mean I am to serve someone else? Tell me, what are your orders? What is my destiny? Who am I bound to? How can I
I tire of your questions. but I can't say I'm surprised. You don't know your own nature, for none you've known have taught it to you. You're no special thing. You are a leaf. The wind of the cosmos does not hate you or love you. 'Tis just the nature of the wind to blow, and your nature is to fly with it.
No. Teacher was my destiny, and when he died, I was punished.
Ha! Destiny! What a childish thing to believe. Look me in the eyes, girl. You said that you would rather give your service to the wild than to faceless gods or fate. Is that true?
It is precious to me. The sky has new clouds every day. Creatures appear and go. The wind shifts direction, but even though it always changes, nature is the only constant that has stayed in my life. It is the only thing that stayed. It is my life. I'll do anything to protect it.
Then swear it. Swear that through your acts of mercy, kindness, and forgiveness, you will kindle the light of hope in the world. Swear that where life flourishes, you will stand against the forces that would render it barren. Swear that you will be a beacon for all who live in despair. Swear to me.
I swear it.
You asked for my help, little leaf, and help I shall give. Take this fragment of my power. Use it as the wind on your heart once more continues to blow. But be careful how you go, girl. For as much as you may try, you cannot run from my eyes.
And when I awoke, I was back under that oak tree. The rain was gone, and I was all alone. So, yeah, that's a... Oh, Petals?
I'm glad he found you.
I'm glad he found me too.
This audio short was written, produced and voiced by me, E.R. Hollands. Artwork created by Ellawynart. Accompanying sound effects were sourced on freesound.org. Lute music was by Kevin MacLeod, and the outro music is Listen For Me by Kylie Daly, sourced from Epidemic Sound. This is part 2 of the 2-part audio short featuring my character Kassandra Amaranth. If you liked what you heard, feel free to leave a comment and share this audio with others, or, go have a cup of tea or something. I'm just here to do voices and have fun. See you on the next one.